And we're back here with Kenny Sullivan here to talk about the cross-country program. So looking at the men's cross-country team, a program that's had a lot of success, but very young roster this year. 6 freshmen, you're one of only 3, I believe, upperclassmen. So how was that aspect of sort of rebuilding that team?
Well, it was a bit of a challenge, I guess, this year with only having 3 returners. We did have A.J. Martin, who's a sophomore this year, so he came last year, but he didn't do cross-country, so he's kind of like a freshman in that aspect. So it was kind of hard getting them, or a challenge, not hard, more of a challenge to getting to know the program and what we do, what we like to do, like stuff like that. It's different from, because they came from high school, and at least when they go to high school, it's not as complex and deep. It's a lot deeper in college, and training's going to be harder and all that stuff. So first, month was a bit of a challenge to get them used to it and all that aspects of the cross-country program. But besides that, it was pretty good. A lot of them stepped up big time, so I'm excited about the future.
Kenny, so walk us through a day, kind of a practice, a cross-country practice. Do they change? Are you guys pretty consistent? What's today look like for you guys?
Okay, so in the fall when we have cross-country, we practice at 6:15 in the morning. So you wake up about 5:30, 5:45, somewhere in between there. So we have 3 type of days. We have a workout day, a long run day, and a easy run day like that. So you do what you do. If it's a workout day, you do a warm-up, then you go somewhere where you do a workout, and then you cool down. Easy run, you just run for miles and miles. And then depending who you are, you have certain paces and all that stuff. And then long run is just you go for a long time. It's basically in the name, yeah. But yeah, it's good. It's really fun running with the whole team and everything. Mm-hmm. So that's probably what I enjoy the most about running with the team, and just when it's not a workout day, you're just having conversations with them, getting to know them. Really builds the bond and trust in your teammates. So that's basically what the day is.
Mm-hmm. And with sports like cross-country and track and field, the men's and women's programs work very closely together. Mm-hmm. So we talked about the men's roster a little. Women's cross-country, 2 NCAA qualifiers, and Calista Ariel and English Jackson. How is having them there really, help raise the program in terms of exposure, workouts, recruiting?
Well, especially on the recruiting aspect. So I know when I was recruited here, we had Jamie Hegel, and the former coach, Coach Flynn, told me that he made national. I was like, oh, it's pretty nice. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Maybe I could be a good coach and all that stuff. So I think it definitely helps recruiting wise. But having them to work out with and run with helps a lot. I think they also took a toll with the freshmen that we had, because they weren't their runs weren't as fast as us as soon as they got here. So they would run with Calista and English, and they just help push each other all the time, doing workouts, easy runs. So having 2 NCAA qualifiers just pushes everybody to do their best, and they're really good leaders. So,
Kenny, if we're sitting here 365 days from today doing this interview again, what is considered a great year for men's cross country at Bridgewater?
Well, so I think we were I don't remember what we placed, maybe 6th in the ODAC maybe. I think for a great year next year would be at the least top 3.
Okay.
I would like to win. It's going to take a lot of work, but I think we could do it. If everybody get a season, or not season, but overall personal best, that'd be good. It'd be a great year. Just getting better as an athlete and a student, I think that's key. If we can do that, then we're building the right culture for Bridgewater.
And we're in track and field season right now, and the men's track and field team currently ranked 21st in the nation in Division III. What does a program have to do to contend for an ODAC championship when we hit spring?
So we got 3rd in indoor, and we're just building off that. I think the thing I'm going with is if you had a bad indoor, forget it. It's a new season. But if you had a good indoor, build off it. That's all you got to do. It's a new season. Just build off your teammates, your coaches, trust the process. You just think of every new race as your last race, and you go after it. And work for your teammates at the ODAC championship. I think we have a very talented team, and I think we can potentially win ODAX in the spring.
Yeah, so I guess big topic around Bridgewater right now as a student is this new Learning Commons, which we're in right now.
Yep.
What are some of your first impressions as a student athlete here of the new learning space?
I like it a lot, and since I do live in Heritage, it's like right there, so it's not that far. It's nice because there's so many spots to study in and do homework with. Because we only had the Link and the Eagle's Nest before the library, and that always got like packed and stuff like that. So here there's a lot of spaces to work, you do group projects, and I think it's just nice. I think it would definitely help people do better in classes and such like that.
Well, Kenny, thanks for joining us today. I know when you're a distance runner, the competition never ends, fall through spring, so
No.
I'm sure everyone keeps going strong, and good luck as you head out to outdoor track.
Thank you.